visualizing your dreams and planning to have goals and make it happen.
Yeah, dry period, like drought, and just I don't know about all this crap.
Well, one thing you can surely see around you is that everybody's working.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah. The people you work with at work services, you know, I look at some of them. You know, they look like they tired of working already. You know?
And Rudy, lastly, and this is
I
for our
can see it in
executive
their eyes.
producer, Board of Reports,
Miss Hannah seems really nice.
Ortiz,
I looked at her party today.
won the
She must
World
live in
Series, the
Oklahoma.
Los Angeles Dodgers,
Maybe,
the Toronto Blue Jays,
well,
team that included a
I don't know if that's her
local boy, a
car,
kid from
'cause
San Diego,
obviously
Tijuana
has a car,
region,
'cause people give her rides.
Alejandro Kirk, who made
Usually
headlines
Miss
not
Joy
only
gives
for
her a
his
ride.
field, his
Oh, no, I'm talking about
statistics
the lady
and
we
the
saw,
great player that he has
yesterday,
become, but he
Miss-
also has become a source of pride
Oh,
for a lot
Tasha.
of people here along the
That's
border.
lady from
All right. Well, thank
Yeah,
you so
maybe,
much,
I'm not
Salvador. We
sure.
appreciate
Well,
you reporting all year long, as we do everybody that you see on your screen. My name is Rudy Mireles on behalf of Julian Resendiz in El Paso, Salvador Rivera in San Diego, California, and Sandra Sanchez right here in South Texas. Board Report team, Fernando Ortiz, our executive producer, and everybody that has a hand in putting this program as well as BoardReport.com together every single day of the year. We wanted to wish you all a very happy new year. May it be safe, may it be blessed, and we look forward to seeing you next year. That's it for today. We'll see you all on January
50,
next
55,
week.
60 miles. But
Yeah, but still.
think about it, you know? That takes more dedication.
Yeah, I know.
Takes more dedication.
Well, again, let's not go off and say that that's what's going on, because I haven't asked her.
Yeah. She seems nice, though.
She is, but...
Hickory Treatment Center in Longview provide compassionate, evidence-based care for substance use and co-occurring mental health disorders. We offer residential treatment to help individuals build a foundation for lasting recovery. Need help? Call Hickory's 24/7 admissions team today. It's the ultimate hockey experience.
You know what it smells like? Like firewood.
Texas Event Center.
Smells like straight firewood. Either someone
Community that bleeds red, white, and blue.
Family and friends and enjoy amazing food, fun activities, and the thrill of live hockey. Feel the rush as the Allen Americans battle it out on the ice. Get tickets today at AllenAmericans.com and join the adventure. Allen Americans Hockey, where every game is a win.
There are a lot of temptations facing young people today, like electronic cigarettes and skateboarding. Each vape pod can contain the same amount of nicotine as a pack of cigarettes. This can lead today's youth to a lifelong addiction and severe lung damage. Recall and consider the fact before making a poor decision.
The Health Class Film Guy isn't the best person to talk to your kid about vaping. Got a few minutes? You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping.
Yeah, something ain't registering.
Looking east from
Well,
downtown.
we'll get cleaned up, Mark, and try it again since I talked with the kids. That seems to make a difference with me. I ask the kids.
Just a little farther away
The
than the
grandbaby.
moon. That's science. High temperatures upper 60s tomorrow. We actually have more cloud cover tomorrow, but it's going to be a warmer day. I'll take that.
Morning 35.
All right. Well, thank you so much, John.
And thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you back here at 10.
Yeah, well, you know,
67 for the high tomorrow?
yeah, I think so.
Okay.
30 p.m.
From your local news authority, local, in-depth community. You're watching KFDX.
Volunteers during its annual orientation, and I got the opportunity to attend the orientation and learn what makes this program so special. In Wichita Falls, horses aren't just animals you pass by on the road. They're woven into the city's identity.
I think the first thing anybody's going to learn if they're out here very long is just a love for horses.
At Whispers of Hope Horse Farm, new volunteers gathered for the annual orientation, learning how to groom, lead, and safely support riders with physical, emotional, and developmental challenges. The nonprofit therapeutic riding program was founded 25 years ago by Mary Elizabeth Pierce, built on a simple but meaningful mission.
A therapeutic riding facility for mentally and physically challenged children.
Me too.
And it just resonated with everybody. And 25 years later, we're still going.
The farm serves children, teens, adults, and wounded veterans from across North Texas and southern Oklahoma, offering therapeutic riding lessons, camps, and specialized sessions tailored to each rider.
So that kind of freaked you out when she woke up crying?
That learned to talk and walk.
Did she calm
because
down
of
when
the
you start
horse. And
talking to
their
her?
parents are
A
crying.
little.
And maybe
Okay.
they didn't
She's
say
went back
mom
to
or
bed.
dad first, but
Okay,
they
that's
said
good.
something.
Volunteers
Yeah.
like Gary Capron
She might have just been crying for you
safety,
because
horse
she stopped when
and
she
rider support,
came
becoming
in.
sidewalkers and city hands
Oh, really?
for those
Yeah,
learning to
really.
trust their own strength.
I'm
I don't know
telling
what
you
the hell's going on.
that really does the heart good to see them
God, that's just
them young children on the horse
family
and being
support.
confident that they can ride.
You
The
know?
farm runs entirely on volunteers.
It's like when
People
your
drawn
mother
not
was,
just to
when
horses,
you were real
but
little,
to the hope they
up to a
bring.
certain age,
The volunteers are the
you only
backbone
really
of our organization, and so without the volunteers,
was,
we could not
was
do what
happy
we
being
do.
around me and
Whispers of
her.
Hope program coordinator
You know,
Jacqueline
and she
Livingston
began to be
says
around other people.
volunteering gives those
Yeah, I
the
know.
opportunity to
Yeah.
learn how to take care of the animal
This child
while
stage.
helping children with
Yeah, I
disabilities.
guess.
We are the only animal riding facility
All right,
in the
bye-bye.
area, so it
All right,
really
son, we love
provides
you
a
now.
service
Love you
that
too.
these individuals couldn't get if they were not here.
Still, the farm's biggest challenge remains funding, making community support more important than ever. In a city where horses symbolize strength and unity,
Yeah, it'll be later.
Whispers of Hope proves their greatest
Okay,
power
bye.
lies in healing hearts one ride at a time. Whispers of Hope Horse Farm says donations are highly appreciated to keep the program running. So if you'd like to donate, we'll show you how over on our website at texomaspage.com. All right, let's check in with John Cameron. The forecast is a chillier morning this morning, but what can we expect for the rest of the night?
Well, we're back to the 40s already. Temperatures will drop to the 30s to start our Sunday. Interesting forecast for tomorrow in that we'll actually see more cloud cover, but tomorrow will actually be a warmer day than today was. We're 44 degrees now. Dry air is indicated by the dew point of 34, and we have, unfortunately, light winds. Light winds always welcome on a January night. We are seeing clouds increase from the Cap Rock. So we're expecting more cloud cover for tomorrow. We'll start with partly cloudy skies, mostly cloudy skies in the afternoon, but tomorrow could be some 7 to 8 degrees warmer than today, with high temperatures in the upper 60s. Despite cloud cover, we have consecutive 70-degree days in the 7-day forecast, and for the first time in weeks, I have put some rain chances in the 7-day forecast. Happy to show that to you later in the newscast.
Well, rain chances, John. I'm looking forward to hearing about that because, like you said, it's been a while, and I think it's time we're due for something like that.
For sure, yes.
John, thank you so much. We'll talk to you in a bit. While gambling in Texas is illegal, some companies are still willing to take your money to predict the outcome of certain events. From the NFL MVP to the lowest temperature in New York City today, websites like Callsheet and PrizePicks are allowing people to place money on these predictions. Those websites also allow for political predictions, such as who will win Texas's Senate primaries. A professor at Rice University in Houston says these markets can provide a bit of an insight into a political race, as long as people acknowledge the market's basis.
Fear with prediction markets is that if you just have one or two individuals betting a large amount of money, they could potentially move that predictive market in a way that gives a result that isn't where, say, the average bettor is.
Legal challenges against sports prediction markets are currently underway. Last week, a group of 38 states and the District of Columbia filed a brief in support of letting states regulate websites like Callsheet. Texas was one of the 12 states to not sign on to that letter. Attorney General Ken Paxton, along with representatives from Callsheet and several other prediction markets, declined to respond to our request for comment.
Back here in Wichita Falls, the Wichita Falls Farmers Market kicks off 2026 this morning for the first farmers market of the year. Vendors were happily surprised about the amount of shoppers that came out to support. Vendors say that local support early on in the year sets the tone for the rest of the year for their businesses. The Wichita Falls Farmers Market Association has plans in 2026 to incorporate more family days, including a grill-off event and a pickle fest.
Well, you know, a lot of people they want local stuff, and they want stuff that they can talk to the people that produce it, and they can find out more about the products they're buying, more about the products they're going to eat, so they really enjoy doing that.
The Farmers Market plans to host many different events throughout 2026, and for more information on some of those events, visit our website at texomashomepage.com.
It's that time again for the Holy City of the Wichita's annual Easter pageant.
This is the 101 year of the Prince of Peace pageant, which takes place outdoors with a live performance and tells the story of Jesus' birth through resurrection.
To prepare, the Holy City of the Wichitas is calling for signups to join the cast and crew. Signups are January 25th at 2 that afternoon inside the Old Chapel World. The goal is to get at least 100 pantomime actors and readers for the Easter pageant. No acting experience is necessary or lines to memorize. It may be more than 7 months away, but signups are already underway for the 2026 Hotter Than Hell ride in August. Not only does the big race draw in thousands from all over the world, it's also popular for its attractions like the consumer show, the spaghetti dinner the night before, and the breakfast on the morning of the race.
The 2026 Hotter Than Hell 100 is from August 27th through the 30th. The Saturday endurance ride kicks off at 7:05 on August 29th. You can start signing up at h8100.org.
Big Brothers Big Sisters of Wichita County is getting ready for a big fundraiser next month, and you can help them out right now.
Our very own Mariana Vela is taking part in Dancing for the Stars, and she needs to raise $2,750. The competition isn't until February, but if you'd like to donate now, scan the QR code on your screen or click the link inside this story on our website.
It's such a great cause, and as a board member, you know, it's such great to see it go into action too. I get so excited about it, and I can't wait to be a judge again this year for it. So a lot of fun right there. So
I'm excited for my first time seeing it. Yeah.
Well, stick around. John's full forecast is coming up next.
And later, AI-powered robots are transforming workplaces and filling labor gaps across industries. We take a look inside a facility in the DFW Metroplex. We'll be right back.
At Hickory Recovery Network, we are dedicated to being a national leader in the treatment of substance use and co-occurring mental health disorders. Our mission is to provide compassionate, structured, and evidence-based care through our expanding network. Now in Texas, Hickory Treatment Center at Longview offers a comprehensive residential treatment program designed to help individuals build a foundation for lasting.
Texoma's Weather Authority with John Cameron.
John, we have these contests, you know, like First Snow, you know, 103. But, you know, so we're in 2026, so can we have one for first rainfall? You know, especially with something that you said that's coming up?
Something new.
Yeah, Aaron and I agreed that perhaps the atmosphere should resolve to bring rain to Texoma for its New Year's resolution. And we just might get our wish if we're nice and patient. And for the first time since probably late November, I was actually able to add a chance of rain to the 7-day forecast. I'm kind of excited about it. We'll check that out here in just a little bit. So today's high was 60 degrees, and at least 6 of the next 7 days should be warmer than today. And, you know, by January standards, 60 degrees is not too bad. We're even warmer tomorrow. Our warmest day looks to be Monday. Now, if you've been paying special close attention to the rhythm of our weather over the past 3 or 4 weeks, typically Mondays have been our coldest days. We have had some very cold mornings, especially on Monday. So kind of role reversal for what will be the first full week of the month of January, the first full week of the new year. And just after the sun set, the moon rose in the east, a beautiful full moon. And if you look closely, you can see Jupiter there just to its right, at least from our perspective. We've got mostly clear skies now. This is a live image from Lawton, and the numbers are from Shepherd Air Force Base, 44 degrees. And fortunately, light winds. Light winds are always welcome when temperatures are chilly. Again, at Wichita Falls, we topped out at 60 degrees, above average for this time of the year. The morning low of 38 was above average for this time of the year. Historically, this is our coldest time of the year. If you look at average temperatures on a daily basis, they have kind of bottomed out, historically speaking, in this first week of January. This is often when we see our coldest record lows. Today's record low, December 3rd, it was back in 1947. That was obviously well over 70 years ago. We dropped to 6 below. That's 6 below zero. Tomorrow's almanac will feature our coldest temperature ever in Wichita Falls history, so stay tuned. The satellite radar showing clouds increasing out to the west. That will continue over the next 12 hours or so. Here's 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. We're starting to see clouds increase across the region, partly cloudy skies in the morning. Tomorrow afternoon, we'll call it mostly cloudy skies, some kind of inconsequential cloud cover, because it will neither bring rain or really limit our warmth. In fact, tomorrow will be warmer than today was. Then it looks like we're back to mostly sunny skies for both Monday morning and Monday afternoon. All right, so 35 overnight tonight with a few clouds, light east winds 5 to 10. Tomorrow we will have south winds as opposed to today's north winds. Therefore, we have a warmer day, but a cloudier day. We'll have those clouds throughout the area, and it is a pleasure to show you a 7-day forecast. Obviously, we're not blown away by 20% chances for rain, but it is nice to see that we can finally see rain on the 7-day forecast.
Right now at your local Ashley, shop the New Year's Bash and save up to 25% off your entire purchase. And pay over time with no interest for 5 years with no money down. Ashley's New Year's Bash is here only for a limited time, so don't miss out.
Car trouble? Call Mike's Towing. We're fast, safe, and professional. Whether it's a flat, dead battery, breakdown, or minor accident. Licensed, insured, and offering competitive prices. We're here when you need us. Mike's Towing Service, your roadside rescue.
When your loved one is behind bars, every second counts. At Texoma Bail Bonds, we move fast because freedom can't wait. With almost 3 decades of trusted experience, we pride ourselves on integrity and dedication. Call Texoma Bail Bonds, where second chances begin.
Eve came to the Rehab Center due to having spinal muscular atrophy, or SMA for short.
I've been doing therapy here since I was 1 year old, and now I'm 12. I work out, I do stretches, I try to do stuff that I haven't been able to do, and it helps me be able to get stronger and be able to do more things.
One of our goals is to get her independent with using a sliding board so she can transfer independently as she grows. One thing for sure, she works well in the water or in the aquatics.
In the pool right now, we're working a lot on stability and transfers with the goal that Eve will be able to move herself more independently and not always have to wait for a caregiver to assist her.
All of the therapists here are very nice, and it feels like family, and they really help you with what you want and what your goal is.
Hi, I'm Jeff Schultz with American National Bank and Trust. Please join me in supporting the North Texas Rehab Center by making a donation today.
Experience the reliability of Greg Cuba Paint and Body, where excellence meets trust. With over 35 years of supporting local businesses, we are your go-to for any repair needs. Call 940-692-2297.
Right now at your local Ashley, shop the New Year's Bash and save up to 40% off select New Year's picks. And pay over time with no interest for 5 years with no money down. Ashley's New Year's Bash is here only for a limited time, so don't miss out. You're watching KFDX 3 News.
Casual use of artificial intelligence is more common than ever, but concerns are growing.
In the business sector, AI is becoming not quite a robot takeover, but machines are increasing in number for industries short on humans.
Brooke Taylor has the details.
Please tell me the destination.
From customer service bots to cleaning and delivery bots, Fox News get to look at the future of AI and how robots are changing the way we work and live.
It's expanding and keep accelerating.
Robot Lab, which is headquartered in Texas, has locations across the country. They house over 50 types of robots, And they don't just supply the bots, but help businesses understand how to use AI to boost efficiency.
Do you think that one day our competition is going to be a robot like that behind you?
So it's not that robots are taking jobs. Robots are filling the gap. People just are not interested in the entry-level positions, especially when we're talking about pushing carts, moving, food in restaurants, cleaning floors.
Industries like nursing homes are using AI bots to engage with dementia patients. Restaurants and hotels are using them to deliver food and act as a concierge service. And warehouses are using them to help sort boxes. The cleaning bots are the most popular, sweeping hundreds of thousands of square feet per day. But Robot Lab CEO Alad Imbar says humanoid bots like this one are the future of AI.
Pepper uses cameras, microphones, and touch sensors to see.
Probably in a couple of years, they'll start seeing humanoid robots that are capable and actually valuable for everyone's life. You can get your maid, your cook, your housekeeper, and everything. It's just there and does everything for you.
Recently, President Trump signed an executive order aimed at preventing states from over-regulating AI. Imbar says this is key for keeping businesses competitive in the AI race, especially against China.
It affects everything from national security, to productivity, to even the ability to sustain our lives in power consumption and everything else. So these are the things that we need AI to solve for us, to work with, because if you're not first, you're last.
And before we go, I want to introduce you to the Robo Dog. He is here and ready to show off his tricks.
Did you see that thing was waving at us?
Those are actually so creepy, and I can give you a story. They are so creepy.
All right, commercial break. Can't wait to hear it.
Okay, yeah, there we go. Well, MJ, we're seeing those things are taking over, but one thing they can do, they can go out and shoot sports like you do.
Yeah, that's so nice.
And do the highlights for us.
Well, maybe that thing can take my job someday, but not today.
Not today, it's not.
So.
No.
Not today. High school hoops highlights across our area. We'll bring you scores as well, including a historic night at Maverick Arena involving number 20 for the Mavs. That story next in sports.
At Hickory Recovery Network, we are dedicated to being a national leader in the treatment of substance use and co-occurring mental health disorders. Our mission is to provide compassionate, structured, and evidence-based care through our expanding network. Now in Texas, Hickory Treatment Center at Longview offers a comprehensive residential treatment program designed to help individuals build a foundation for lasting recovery. If you or a loved one needs help, call Hickory's 24/7 admissions team or visit hickorytreatmentcenters.com today.
Love the hustle, Cliff. Who are you? Seriously, before you buy anything, ever.
Denver Mattress.
Now, sports with MJ Baird from the OSTC Sports Desk, your complete orthopedic team.
Nothing like a holiday trip overseas, right? You, a dozen teammates, traveling abroad to a foreign country. Sounds great, doesn't it? Well, that's the reality for some high school athletes from Australia. A chance to come to the States, play basketball, travel the country, be immersed in the American culture. It's common for these programs touring through USA Basketball to make a stop here in Texoma. Today, the Shepparton Gators from the land down under in Wichita Falls playing games against both Legacy and Memorial. We've got some highlights from the nightcap, a matchup with the Mavericks. First quarter action, Dane Gordon slicing inside, finger roll finish, 2 of his 12 points in the game. Home team on the board first, leading 2-0. Micah Garcia comes around a screen, pops the triple, 22 points on 6 threes for Garcia tonight. A good shooting performance out of number 1. Final seconds of the quarter now. Mikhail Hookfin dribbling up court, steps into a 3 at the buzzer. He's got it, 12 points in the game for Hookfin. The Mavs beating the Aussies. Final score 70-49. A non-district game over at Christ Academy. The Warriors hosting the Hawks from Iowa Park. Third quarter sideline inbounds. Jordan Smith takes the feed, pulls up from the mid-range, and tickles the twine. It's a baseline inbound this time. Andre Zambrano reading it like a book, steals the pass, takes off the other way, all alone for the easy 2 in transition. The Kelly Green and White up big, 62-33. Gavin Southard showing off the handles, gets past his defender into the lane for a bucket, laying it off the window. This game, though, all Hawks. Check it out as Zambrano feeds Bryson Brewer inside 2 of his 16 points. Logan Rod led the way for Iowa Park with 20 as the Hawks get a victory on the road, 77-47. District 7-3A, Vernon Lions hosting the Holiday Eagles today. First quarter, Tevin Evans to the cup. Euros in the lane. Nice finish. High off glass for 2. That opens the scoring as Vernon started on a 5-0 run. Holiday, though, with a big answer of its own. Fast break. Ty Harrison with the rock. Protects it. Scores a pair. We're tied at 5. Then the Eagles working it around the perimeter to that left corner where Jason Luke lines up a triple and splashes it. 10-0 run for the visitors. Swings momentum. Makes it 10-5 Holiday. Great play here on the defensive glass. Evans corrals that rebound, leaps to stay inbounds, and feeds a beautiful outlet to Zaven Leha, who gets the transition bucket as the Lions then rip off a 7-0 run. So back and forth they go in the early part of this game. Preston Fandler in the post, spin and score down low. He had a team-high 16 points in this game as Holiday gets the road district's win 57-40. More District 7-3A scores from today. City View over Henrietta 61-58. Deshaun White with 21 points to lead the Mustangs. And Jacksboro gets a game-winning three-pointer at the buzzer by Tyler Roberts to defeat Bowie on the road 58-57. District 7-4A, a battle of top 10 state-ranked opponents. Burke Burnett falls on the road to Crum by 2, 60-58. Good game from Kingston Gould, who dropped 34. On the girls' side, a huge performance tonight at Memorial High School. Now, I showed up near the end of this game, so I really didn't get to see most of it, but it does deserve the spotlight. Senior Addie Williams, number 20, she was balling out. 27 points in the game, doing it on 9 three-pointers. Yeah, 9 triples. That's not only a Memorial School record, but a WFISD record in girls basketball as well. Fun fact, Williams actually broke her own record. She dropped 7 threes in a game for Ryder a couple of years ago. A historic night for Williams, all part of a Mavericks win over the team from Australia by a final of 50-42. On our scoreboard, girls District 7-3A, Jacksboro over Bowie 56-39 as the Tigerettes improved to 3-0 in district. Holiday takes down Vernon 42-23. Riley Whitley led the way for the Lady Eagles with 10. Nia Jefferson with 22 in Henrietta's win. City's Henrietta as the Lady Mustangs improved to 3-0 in district play. And one non-district score for you. Australia, we talked about that Shepparton team. They also played Legacy today. The Lady Leopards winning in double overtime. Hadley Betts with the game-winning layup at the buzzer. Last but not least, girls soccer, Memorial playing to a 2-2 draw with Arlington High School today. Both Mavericks goals coming from Tori Beard. All right, that's all the time we have for tonight. Have a great night. We'll see you back here tomorrow.
At Hickory Recovery Network, we are dedicated to being a national leader in the treatment of substance use and co-occurring mental health disorders. Our mission is to provide compassionate, structured, and evidence-based care through our expanding network. Now in Texas, Hickory Treatment Center at Longview offers a comprehensive residential treatment program designed to help individuals build a foundation for lasting recovery. If you or a loved one needs help, call Hickory's 24/7 admissions team or visit hickorytreatmentcenters.com today.
Traveling? Don't forget to pack News Nation in the airport, for your hotel room, at the in-laws. Take the only news network that respects all Americans with you, wherever you go. Stop by newsnationnow.com to learn more.
My opponent is completely disregarding almost half of my arguments which I responded to.
Communities must step up.
Laws alone cannot stop the bullying.
Well, I completely disagree. Point of inquiry, do you guys even realize that the #1 killer of children and teens are gun injuries?
You're probably starting to realize now, this is not a debate.
There is no adult in this earth that wants children to die.
I worry for my kids.
This yearbook is a testament to your accomplishments and how they have impacted all of us.
Getting my high school diploma made me feel like I can do anything. Now I can help the kids in my community achieve their dreams.
When you graduate, they graduate. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you.
And I am now officially the least famous person to be impersonated on SNL.
Authority, local, in-depth, community. You're watching KFDX.
Volunteers during its annual orientation, and I got the opportunity to attend the orientation and learn what makes this program so special. In Wichita Falls, horses aren't just animals you pass by on the road. They're woven into the city's identity.
I think the first thing anybody's going to learn if they're out here very long is just a love for horses.
At Whispers of Hope Horse Farm, new volunteers gathered for the annual orientation, learning how to groom, lead, and safely support riders with physical, emotional, and developmental challenges. The nonprofit therapeutic riding program was founded 25 years ago by Mary Elizabeth Pierce, built on a simple but meaningful mission.
We're at a therapeutic riding facility for mentally and physically challenged children. And it just resonated with everybody. And 25 years later, we're still going.
The farm serves children, teens, adults, and wounded veterans from across North Texas and southern Oklahoma, offering therapeutic riding lessons, camps, and specialized sessions tailored to each rider.
We have had children that learn to talk and walk because of the horse. When their parents are crying, it didn't mean that they didn't say mom or dad first, but they said something.
Volunteers like Gary Capron are trained in safety, horse handling, and rider support, becoming sidewalkers and steady hands for those learning to trust their own strength.
I'm telling you that really does the heart good to see them young children on the horse and being confident that they can ride.
The farm runs entirely on volunteers, people drawn not just to horses, but to the hope they bring.
The volunteers are the backbone of our organization, and so without the volunteers, we could not do what we do.
Whispers of Hope Program Coordinator Jacqueline Livingston says volunteering gives those the opportunity to learn how to take care of the animal while helping children with disabilities.
We are the only therapeutic riding facility in this area, so it really provides a service that these individuals couldn't get if we were not here.
Still, the farm's biggest challenge remains funding, making community support more important than ever. In a city where horses symbolize strength and unity, Whispers of Hope proves their greatest power lies in healing hearts one ride at a time. Whispers of Hope Horse Farm says donations are highly appreciated in order to keep their program running. So if you would like to donate, we will show you how over on our website at texomashomepage.com. All right, let's check in with John Cameron for a look at the forecast. It was a chillier morning this morning, but what can we expect for the rest of the night?
Well, we're back to the 40s already. Temperatures will drop to the 30s to start our Sunday. Interesting forecast for tomorrow in that we'll actually see more cloud cover, but tomorrow will actually be a warmer day than today was. We're 44 degrees now. Dry air is indicated by the dew point of 34, and we have, fortunately, light winds. Light winds always welcome on a January night. We are seeing clouds increase over the Cap Rock, and those clouds will move east as the night goes on. So we're expecting more cloud cover for tomorrow. We'll start with partly cloudy skies, mostly cloudy skies in the afternoon, but tomorrow could be some 7 to 8 degrees warmer than today, with high temperatures in the upper 60s. Despite cloud cover, we have consecutive 70-degree days in the 7-day forecast, and for the first time in weeks, I have put some rain chances in the 7-day forecast. Happy to show that to you later in the newscast.
Well, rain chances, John. I'm looking forward to hearing about that because, like you said, it's been a while, and I think it's time we're due for something like that.
For sure, yes.
John, thank you so much. We'll talk to you in a bit. While gambling in Texas is illegal, some companies are still willing to take your money to predict the outcome of certain events. From the NFL MVP to the lowest temperature in New York City today, websites like Call Sheet and Price Picks are allowing people to place money on these predictions. Those websites also allow for political predictions such as who will win Texas's Senate primaries. A professor at Rice University in Houston says these markets can provide a bit of an insight into a political race as long as people acknowledge the market's basis.
Fear with prediction markets is that if you just have one or two individuals betting a large amount of money, they could potentially move that predictive market in a way that gives a result that isn't where, say, the average bettor is.
Legal challenges against sports prediction markets are currently underway. Last week, a group of 38 states